my name is Mary and I'm here today to actually show you guys how to put your skincare product and a little bit of makeup so that way you can start looking decent when you go out there. So we're gonna actually time this, okay? And so what I'm gonna do is set this time for 10 minutes. Hold on, I'm gonna set the alarm here, okay? Bear with me, I'm having a hard time. Okay, so I have it set for 10 minutes. As you can see, it's right there. So setting it for 10 minutes. Sorry guys, this is so last minute. This is my kid's iPad. Okay, and it's starting. And as I started that, I just want to let you guys know that I'm putting my toner now. This is actually my skincare. And right now I'm using the old Mary Kay formula just because I love it. It works for my skin, you know what I mean? And I just like to apply it evenly on my skin to make sure that I covered everything. And what is actually the purpose of doing this toner? Well, toner and moisturizer, it's actually my cover up because we have a lot of small particles, debris that you don't see, but it's actually out there and on our air. And you want to cover your pores with this nice moisturizer and toner so that way you don't clog it up and break up. Okay, and then I'm gonna apply a little bit of, this is what I would call hourglass primer. I'm gonna show it to you guys later of what I use because right now I'm timing myself, so I don't really have that much time to show everything and take my time to do it. So I'm just going as fast as I can because the goal is for me to beat my time, right? And then still achieve my goal, which is a little bit of makeup and my skincare in 10 minutes. And what kind of look am I going for? Well, this is my foundation, by the way. It's a liquid foundation. It's also Mary Kay. It's right there. So the goal that I'm going for is not to look so much like with a heavy makeup on. The goal I'm going for is to just have enough cover up so I don't look like a ghost or I don't look like I just woke up or anything like that. I want to have enough radiant that will just make me look alive and with a little glow. Hold on, I'm trying to concentrate and going as fast as I can here at the same time. So let's see here. I just want to make sure I cover all my skin with this liquid foundation from Mary Kay. And by the way, folks, I forgot to mention to you the moisturizer that I use is also from Mary Kay. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna put my concealer. It's right there. You guys probably can see it. Like I said, I'm gonna show it to you guys later. Here. Oops. There you go, concealer. It's from Mary Kay. It's an old one, so I apologize that because I've used a lot of this. That's why it looks like it's in old packaging. Oh, and sorry, I didn't come prepared. And I like to use my sponge because it does a good cover up rather than the brush. So for me, the sponge works. Remember, I only have 10 minutes, so I can't like spend a lot of time explaining this stuff, as well as I cannot spend a lot of time showing you the product. I'll do that later in the end, okay? Once I'm done with this video. And for those folks who's probably didn't see me earlier, I set the timer on for 10 minutes. Okay, this is my powder. So for my skincare, I use Mary Kay. Now, including my foundation. Now for my powder, I like to use Lancome. And this is actually a pressed powder. I'll show it to you in a minute. And I put a little powder right there, right on my crease. So this is, yeah, this is Lancome. Now, for my blush, I use Hourglass. And this one is actually the Diffuse Heat. I love Hourglass. Just a little bit of a rouge there, so that way I don't look like I'm dead. And I'm not gonna worry what time we're on right now because I set the alarm for 10 minutes. You know, okay, now that that is done, let me do my lid liner real quick. And I'm actually using my phone as a mirror. So this is so last minute recording. I figure I'll kill two birds in one stone. I'll do the video while I'm putting my makeup on. Okay, so now that I have achieved that, now I'm going for my eyebrow real quick, okay? My eyebrow really doesn't need that much coloring. It's just a touch up. See? Just a touch up. And since I used my brown eyeshadow, by the way, this one's from MAC. Like I said, folks, I'm going to show it to you later, okay? Since I used my brown eyeshadow for my eyebrow, I'm also going to use it for my actual eyeshadow to make a little. This one is also MAC, by the way, guys. And I'll show you all the colors later at the end, okay? Right now, I just don't have time. We'll talk about this later. Okay, so this is what I use for my eyebrow. Now I'm using it for my eyelids. Both of my eyelids, okay? And this is, by the way, guys, is my everyday natural look. I don't want to do too much, just because if you do, then you know what happened. Seriously, you're gonna look like you're all made up just for an everyday look, and that's not what I'm trying to achieve here. What I'm trying to achieve here is just to look decent and not scary when I go out there and do my everyday errands. You don't need to put too much during the day. You want to look as natural as you can, you know, since it's not at night, right? Everything shows. See, I can see that thing is not cleaned up, so I'm gonna clean it up right there. And then right there. Okay, now that it's done, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna check the time first, okay? So let's see here. Okay, we have 1 more minute. I'm just gonna do the end. I don't need to do too much. Why am I doing the end? Just to give me that look that I'm done. Let me see. Yes. See, just double checking. Now this is my look, and I can go out there. I still have 30 seconds, so I'm gonna do my eyeshadow real quick, okay? And I don't want to do too much on my eyeshadow, folks, too, because like I said, that's not what I'm trying to achieve. What I'm trying to achieve is just to look decent and not too much for the day. Let me see here. I thought I messed that up, so my alarm's gonna go off, but I'm actually done. See? 10 minutes. Folks, 10 minutes. Do you hear that? So that's my alarm saying that I achieved my goal, putting my skincare on, including, let me stop that by the way, okay, hold on. Let's see here, done. Okay, so let me just turn this off. There, sorry about that. I had to turn it off. Okay, so what did I actually use? Well, let's start from the very first step that I actually did and showed you guys, okay? And by the way, look, before we go into that, it is now 11 minutes and 38 seconds. So if you actually look at your watch, and if you're timing this, you can look that it took me 10 minutes from my skincare to my cover up to a little bit of a rouge just to look decent to go out there. So really what made me want to do this, because as a mom of 3 kids, you know, I'm always doing stuff. I'm always like in a hurry. I'm always multitasking. So I really don't like to take a lot of my time putting my makeup on. And you know, I also work from home. So I'm being pulled right and left, and I don't have the time to, you know, tinker with my makeup and take the time to put it on, especially if it's just an everyday thing. But don't worry, later on we're gonna actually go into, or I'm gonna go into showing you guys how to do detail makeups as far as for mornings, as far as for nighttime, as far as, because I'm part Asian, that we have this almond eye shape that really sometimes it's hard to put eyeliners on that's not gonna smeared. So you have to use a certain brand of, I would say, eyeliner, so that way your eyeliner would not smear easily or in a short period of time. So let me start showing you guys what I actually use. So for my toner, and I do skincare in the morning and at night. So when I wake up, I wash my face. Then what I do is I start with my skincare and then a little bit of makeup on, and then I'm set for the whole day until I take it off at night, and then I do my skincare again. So now remember, folks, I'm not that young anymore, and I'm gonna admit it, but I'm proud to say that as a 51-year-old woman, look at my skin. I didn't cake my makeup. As you can see how much makeup I put in, and I'm not editing that part. We are now 13 minutes or 14 minutes into this. I'm not editing that part. There's no editing, just to show you guys that from the beginning to the end, it's all natural, and it's like, you know, there's no editing on my video to kind of trick you of whether I took my makeup off and put something different. No, what you're seeing is actually what you saw from the beginning. So as you can see, look, not that much. This is the only wrinkle really I have. As a 51-year-old woman, I am proud to say that this is the only wrinkle I have. No Botox, by the way, no facelift, no nothing like that. This is all natural for 51-year-old. That's why I decided to do this, because I want to show you my regimen, just taking care of my face and achieving this flawless porcelain skin. And I don't even have to put that much makeup on to look like this, you know. That's the goal, you don't want to really put too much that you can see that your makeup is caking and then you have to match your face with your neck. You don't want to do that. So what did I use? Without further ado, let's show this. Okay, I used my Mary Kay, and by the way, this is an old formula. They have a new formula now, but this is my last toner, and then after that I'm gonna have to come up with something. I'm actually coming up with my own formula. So anyways, this is a Mary Kay Purifying Freshener Formula 2. Okay, and then that's for my toner. That's what I do first. That's my first step. Then this is the Botanical Mary Kay again, and it's a gel moisturizer, botanical effect, because they, like I said, they changed the formula. This is the new formula now. They got rid of some of the old formula, and so for the moisturizer I had to use the new formula because they ran out of the old one. Now for the foundation, I use the medium coverage Mary Kay, and this one is the it is the medium coverage foundation. Now you just have to match it with your skin color and then you're good to go. Okay, by the way, this would last a while, and I cannot stress enough that this foundation, by the way, it's so light, it doesn't even feel like you have a minute. Sorry, sometimes I'm talking too fast. I can't catch up with what I'm saying. Anyway, this is so light that it doesn't even feel like that you are wearing any foundation. That's how good it is. And it doesn't clog up your pores, by the way. That's for my foundation. For my concealer, I apologize that I don't have a new tube because this is an old one. Like I said, folks, be forgiving with me right now because this is a last minute video that I thought I'd do while I'm trying to achieve two things. So I'm trying to kill two birds in one stone, put my makeup on, and then finally do this video because I've been wanting to do this. So this is a medium coverage and it's a concealer. As you can see, it covered my dark little spots right there, and then my dark circle under my eyes. Very, very good coverage. Then for my powder, I use Lancome. They used to have the photogenic Lancome. This one is the dual finish. And what color am I using? This is Honey. Honey 300. That's the number. They go by numbers, by the way. Like I said, this is my first video and I keep forgetting to look at the camera. I'm looking at myself on the phone, sorry. And then for my rouge, look, it's so natural. I just want the glow. I don't want too much, redness here. I just want it to look radiant, and I just want my rouge to glow. This one is actually Hourglass, and it's a diffuse heat ambient. That's the color, okay? Then what did I use for my eyebrows and my eyeshadow? Okay, I use Braun, and Braun is A99 and it's MAC. It's right here. There's a glare. Gosh, I don't like the glare, but anyway, this is the color. It's Braun. Let's see. Hopefully the camera will, there you go, focus right there. Now, that's what I use for my eyebrow, and that's also my eyeshadow that I use that you can see it's dark. Now, what did I apply before that? Well, I also used MAC. Oh, I don't like this glare, guys. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Right there. I'm gonna just get it close. Oh, I hope it's like gonna focus. The camera, I hope, will focus. There you go. Then what color it is? It's called Best of Me Powder Kiss, and it's a soft matte shadow right there. Okay, I hope you guys have enough time already to look at it. I'm trying to give you guys enough time. So that's what I use as a base, and then I put my Braun, which is my brown eyeshadow, and then I'm good to go. And I also just dab a little bit on my eyebrows. I don't need to put too much, and you don't want to do that. Plus, I'm trying to achieve this like natural look on my eyebrow, not too dark and thick. Just because I have already a small face, I don't need to do that. I want it to be a little bit more feminine, looking. Now, what did I use for, let's see here, for my lipstick? Okay, my lipstick, I use the MAC lipstick, and the color is Plum Full. I love Plum Full. See, I don't want my lipstick to be too red that it's making me look like I'm mean looking, okay? So I want it to be like soft. What I'm going for is a soft red lipstick. So here's what it looks like. It looks like a bullet. As you can see, hopefully the camera can focus, and it's Plum Full. I'm gonna just do this. Let's see. Hopefully this can focus right there. Our lighting here is kind of bad. So Plum Full, P-L-U-M, and then Full, F-U-L. Only one L in the end. Now, what did I use for my mascara? Oh, sorry, kid. I mean, not kid. Sorry, guys. Again, this is an old container here. You know, I mean, I didn't think of having everything brand new, but you know what? I want to look authentic. You know, I mean, who has everything brand new, right? This is a video that's like last minute that I decided to do. So of course, as you can see, the sticker on this is already like coming off because I've used it a lot. This one is Maybelline Great Lash. I don't actually use, because I'm the type of person that if it works, I don't have to use the most expensive products. So that way I can like so that way I can say that I'm using the most expensive product. I'm not that type of person. What I like to do is whatever works for my face is what I'm going to use. And if the product stays on longer throughout the day, I'm gonna keep using it because I know it works. I don't have to keep reapplying. I want when I put my makeup on, I want it to be less maintenance. You know, just apply it one time in the morning and then hopefully make it last throughout the day until the afternoon. And if I'm gonna go out at night, I just do a retouch. Again, this is a great lash from Maybelline. I love it. I've been using Maybelline for mascara since I was 18. And folks, I am now 51. So that says a lot about the products, right? So if it works, I don't change products. But don't get me wrong, I will try other products out there just to see how much I like it. And one of the stuff that I actually tried recently is Hourglass, you know, the primer. You know, I mean, before I wasn't using a primer, but this primer really, really works. If you're gonna ask me why I like to use it and what does it do for my face, well, it controls the oil. So if I have to do a selfie last minute or like pictures with my friends last minute, then I don't have all the shiny on my forehead or my cheeks or even my nose, because it controls my oil, right? Plum Full lipstick, and you want it to just look natural. Now let's do the reveal. Okay, I like to do the reveal. I just simply pull back my hair because it's so long. I'm gonna do it this way because this is really what I do every day too, because it's so long. And when it's hot outside, it's hard to manage it. So, there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please like and follow me if you enjoyed it. I really appreciate it. Thank you.